Dozens of developmental service workers hit the picket lines in Port Colborne today after talks broke down with their employer. It follows nearly a year of negotiations. And as Louis Butko tells us, the main sticking points in negotiations comes down to what they call being stuck on shift.
Now let's be clear. We need to send a strong message to this employer today. Come back to the bargaining table now!
Roughly 100 members who work with people with developmental disabilities, represented by CUPE Local 2276, took strike action against Community Living Port Colborne-Wainfleet after contract negotiations broke down last week. Workers say they have been frequently forced to stay beyond their scheduled shift times for hours or even a full day because of staffing issues.
So they initially do like a call-in throughout our staff, but we're not also fully staffed. We're absolutely part of this staffing crisis within Ontario, and it is a real problem, and we recognize that as well. But it limits our staffing, and if people can't come in, there's no leaving. You're just there.
The union's vice president, Cassie Bisson, says members who are forced to stay late are often left with making emergency arrangements at home and could potentially lead to issues with clients due to fatigue when working for 24 hours.
They're not having exhausted workers coming in hoping that, I don't read a med sheet wrong or make a mistake that, for me, it's okay, I have to go in and have a conversation, but it could be super detrimental to them. It's not okay. It's a huge health and safety risk.
CUPE Ontario President Fred Hahn says despite a year of negotiation, the decision to strike was not taken lightly.
This is not just about our members. It really is about the services they provide. Our jobs are intimately bound up. And so as hard as it is to make this decision, this is a necessary decision to make in order to ensure the best possible quality supports for people with disabilities here and anywhere across the province.
Community Living CEO Joanna Mataya declined a request for an interview, but did provide a written response to CHCH News and denied the claims people are routinely asked to stay 24 hours while acknowledging it did happen to 2 employees during a December snowstorm. The CEO says they are proactively trying to reduce the incidence of stuck shifts, adding, quote, "The union has been clear they will strike unless we agree to their last-minute demands, including their impossible demand that managers backfill on top of their existing full-time duties, 5 days a week of on-call plus weekend on-call. Sadly, that means the strike will likely continue." As for the union, they say they plan to continue escalating their job action until their demands are met. Reporting in Port Colborne, Louis Butko, CHCH News.